Deep space frights and other sights, this is gonna be bad. Welcome back to Top 10 Urban Legends. I'm your host Yusuf, and these are 10 scary cartoons that will ruin your childhood. Make sure to subscribe and ring that bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Anyways, grab some popcorn and get comfy. Number 10, Cinderella. We all know the story of Cinderella. A poor young girl is left in the care of her evil stepsisters and stepmother and told she can't go to the ball. She meets her fairy godmother and gets a pumpkin carriage to get her to the ball, and at the ball she meets the prince and leaves her shoe on her way out, and the story continues, with Cinderella eventually being the love of Prince Charming's life. Well, take what you know about that story and throw it in the trash! The original story behind Cinderella was much darker and contained a lot more gore. In the original story, when the prince went to Cinderella's home and had everyone try on the glass slipper, one of the evil stepsisters mutilated her own toes to make the shoe fit, while the other stepsister cut her own heel off. That's straight up gross. To make it worse, when the sisters attend Cinderella's wedding, they get their eyes pecked out by birds. That's a bit too much. Number 9, Courage the Cowardly Dog. If you haven't heard of this animated classic in horror, then that must be a pretty big rock you live under. Imagine a quaint little house, nestled in the middle of nowhere, with nothing but fields of dead crops and barren land as far as the eye can see. It's the home of Courage, a timid little pink dog who spends his days cowering in fear of the world around him. But the world around him is anything but ordinary. From the mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows to the eerie ghosts haunting the house, every day brings a new terrifying adventure for Courage and his elderly owners, Eustace and Muriel Bag. There are evil aliens who seek to destroy the world, grotesque monsters who prey on the innocent, and twisted villains who will stop at nothing to get what they want. And amidst it all is Courage, the only one brave enough to stand up to those horrors, even though he's trembling with fear every step of the way. With its haunting visuals, eerie sound effects, and spine-chilling storylines, Courage the Cowardly Dog is a show that will send shivers down your spine and make you question the very nature of reality. So, if you're brave enough to step into the world of Courage, be prepared for a journey that will take you to the darkest corners of your imagination. Number 8, Castlevania. If you thought cartoons were all meant for kids, then you're sorely mistaken. Deep in the heart of Transylvania, a dark and foreboding castle looms over the countryside, home to the infamous vampire lord Dracula. For centuries, the land has been shrouded in darkness and terror, as Dracula and his army of demonic creatures prey upon the innocent. But now, a small band of heroes has risen up to challenge the evil that threatens to consume the land. Led by the infamous vampire hunter Trevor Belmont, this unlikely group of heroes must face off against hordes of demons and other horrors that lurk in the shadows. As they delve deeper into the castle, they uncover dark secrets and ancient evils that threaten to tear apart the fabric of reality. With every step they take, the heroes must confront their own fears and inner demons, as they struggle to survive in a world where the line between good and evil is blurred. The animation style of Castlevania is hauntingly beautiful, with richly detailed environments and character designs that are both intricate and eerie. The sound design is equally effective, with ominous music and chilling sound effects that will send shivers down your spine. Number 7, and a personal favorite of mine, Devilman Crybaby. Devilman Crybaby is a haunting and disturbing anime series that delves deep into the darkest corners of the human soul. It tells the story of Akira Fudo, a kind-hearted teenager who is thrust into a world of darkness and despair after he is possessed by a demon. As he struggles to come to terms with his new identity as Devilman, Akira is forced to confront the true nature of humanity and the depths of depravity that lurk within us all. Along the way, he encounters a host of terrifying creatures, including other demons who seek to destroy him, and humans who will stop at nothing to rid the world of his kind. The animation style is unsettling, with fluid and grotesque imagery that will leave you feeling uneasy. The sound design is equally effective, with haunting music and jarring sound effects that will make your skin crawl, but perhaps the most disturbing aspect of Devilman Crybaby is its unflinching portrayal of the darkest aspects of humanity. The show tackles issues such as violence, intimacy, and the corrupting influence of power, and does not shy away from showing the true consequences of these behaviors. Number 6, Love, Death, and Robots. Love, Death, and Robots is a series of animated short films that explore the darkest and most twisted aspects of human nature. From tales of robotic uprisings to horrifying monsters, each episode is a journey into the unknown, filled with fear, horror, and terror. all three words that are synonyms but also mean different things. The animation style is often surreal and unsettling, with dark and brooding colors, while some short stories are also very bright and vibrant. What makes Love, Death and Robots truly creepy is the way it explores the deepest aspects of humanity. Each episode is a glimpse into a world where morality is ambiguous and the line between good and evil is blurred. It delves into issues such as power, greed, and the corrupting influence of technology. But despite its disturbing themes, Love, Death and Robots is also a work of art, with each episode showcasing the unique talents and styles of its creators. Whether you're a fan of horror, sci-fi, or just great storytelling, this series is a must-watch, although it is definitely not for the faint of heart. My favorite episode is Beyond the Aquila Rift, where a spacefarer gets lost and starts seeing things. Number 5. Constantine, City of Demons. Deep in the bowels of the city, in the shadows where light cannot penetrate, led by the infamous occult detective John Constantine. City of Demons follows Constantine as he delves into the darkest depths of the city's underworld, battling unspeakable horrors and facing his own personal demons along the way. His journey takes him through abandoned buildings, twisted alleyways, and forgotten corners of the city, where he encounters all manner of terrifying creatures and supernatural phenomena. The animation style is gritty and dark, with a color palette that is brooding and ominous. The sound design is equally effective, with eerie music and chilling sound effects that will make your skin absolutely crawl. The series tackles dark themes such as addiction and trauma, but despite its disturbing themes, City of Demons is also a work of art, with designs that are both intricate and eerie. Each episode is a journey into the unknown, so be prepared. Number 4. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is a creepy and atmospheric series that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The show is set up in the small town of Crystal Cove, where a group of teens, including the iconic Scooby-Doo and his friends, investigate a series of eerie and terrifying mysteries. The town itself is shrouded in mystery, with a dark and foreboding atmosphere that is palpable. The color palette is muted, with lots of shadows and dimly lit scenes, creating an ominous and unsettling tone. The mysteries themselves are complex and layered, often involving supernatural elements such as ghosts, monsters, and ancient curses. Each episode is filled with twists and turns that will keep you guessing until the very end. The show tackles themes such as betrayal, revenge, and the corrupting influence of power, leaving viewers with a sense of unease and discomfort. But the show is also very charming. I mean, it's got some humor in it that got some genuine laughs out of me. Number 3. Gravity Falls. Let me take you on a journey to the strange and mysterious town of Gravity Falls, where nothing is quite as it seems. Deep in the heart of the Oregon woods, nestled among towering trees and rolling hills, lies a sleepy town that seems like any other. But beneath the surface, there are secrets, mysteries, and dark forces at work. Twins Dipper and Mabel Pines arrive in Gravity Falls to spend the summer with their great uncle Stan, who runs a tourist trap called the Mystery Shack. But as they explore the town and its surroundings, they begin to discover strange and unsettling things. There are creatures lurking in the woods, hiding in the shadows, and waiting to pounce. There are ancient artifacts with mysterious powers, capable of bending reality itself. And there are people in the town with their own hidden agendas, pulling strings and manipulating events from behind the scenes. The animation style is both whimsical and eerie, with bright colors and playful designs that contrast with the darkness lurking just below the surface. What makes Gravity Falls truly creepy is the way it blends horror and humor, creating a unique and unsettling atmosphere that will leave you unsure whether to laugh or scream. So if you're looking for a series that will take you on a journey to the edge of the unknown where reality itself is up for grabs, then Gravity Falls is the perfect choice. Just be prepared to confront your deepest fears and darkest desires as you join Dipper and Mabel on their quest for the truth in the mysterious and creepy town of Gravity Falls. Number 2. The Ren and Stimpy Show. Let me tell you about the twisted and bizarre world of Ren and Stimpy, where nothing is quite as it seems. The series follows the adventures of a neurotic and violent chihuahua named Ren and his simple-minded and easily manipulated cat friend Stimpy. Together, they embark on a series of strange and surreal misadventures that will leave you scratching your head in confusion and horror. The animation style is both grotesque and mesmerizing, with distorted character designs and exaggerated movements that make everything seem larger than life. What makes Ren and Stimpy truly creepy is the way it subverts traditional storytelling techniques, creating a world where the rules of reality are constantly in flux. The show's humor is dark and twisted, with jokes that often cross the line into macabre and grotesque. Number 1. The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. This show will go from making you laugh to scaring your socks off. There are a few moments in this show that will genuinely terrify you. Almost all of the episode Knuckles is a dirty rat is nightmare fuel, with extremely detailed, extremely grotesque, plague-infested citizens. Not Not to mention the unbelievably accurate portrayal of the disease and the extremely graphic body horror that looks like something out of an H.P. Lovecraft story or any of the works of Junji Ito. Dr. Barber and the random song about giving someone the plague just because they won't be friends with you is a great example of how this is so twisted. In the episode Schooled, from the very start, you get to see a bunch of leftover limbs inside 8-armed Willie's mouth. While not bloody, these limbs are still fresh and only got their outer bones visible. It gets worse. Knuckles gets into Miss Leading's school during the night to steal some candy. When he sees her, he thinks she just uses silent treatment, but then realizes that she's a puppet as well as her students. Then tentacles appear from the ground and grab hold of Miss Leading and her students, who start to talk to him in a creepy, innocent voice. This show is not for me. Thanks for watching. Those were 10 scary cartoons that will ruin your childhood. Leave a like if you like this video and let us know what we missed down below. Hope you have a scary day.